and then yeah, I'll just turn it into a YouTube VOD later. It doesn't need to get
Also, the amount of times he's like clearly got a lead, and then I say, "All right, but the last one is the only one that counts."
I mean, genuinely. Oh. What are we doing? Advanced testing. Lobby. I don't know, I'm just a noise machine today. I'm low-key a little fucked. I didn't sleep until like 3 or 4 a.m. because of the stupid avatar bracket, and we went to Oahu afterwards.
That's great.
Classic.
Perfect. Are you testing?
Link.
It was, Mango's son. Anime profile picture. Derogatory. I say this as someone who normally has an anime profile picture.
Wait, do they have another name for you? I just see like.
No.
I'm confused.
Oh yeah, they see Mango. I see Mango's son.
Huh.
I'll put it in the hosting channel.
Yeah. As Skullgirls being Skullgirls. Okay. So.
Only game that does this, by the way.
It made me so mad. Because I did the stupid rename account. I'm gonna, like, coming back from a break from Skullgirls, I'm gonna, like, yeah, I'll join Be Great that Ruby's hosting, and I'll meme like I'm someone else just to mess with him. I changed my tag, like, literally the morning. I get back in the evening and Ruby's Steam still didn't update my name, so I was just sold out instantly. I was so upset. Okay, so for those of y'all who don't know how the advanced testing works, this is a first attempt. Full on first attempt. I will be sweating, I will be trying hard. I'm probably gonna do 5 games solo, 5 games by trio, just to kind of get a feel for how they feel at both. You do not need to win this to get the advanced role. We are just looking for understanding, adaptation, just like hallmarks of someone who really knows the game and really understands how to be a fighting game player, the adaptation, yada yada yada. It's kind of a little bit like, it ends up being a little vibes based, but that's kind of what these rankings are. But yeah, so first to 10, we'll do that. At the end, we'll also, regardless of whether they win or like pass or not, this is also just a tool for advice. So we will be focusing on the things they're kind of struggling with. Next steps forward. But yeah, so this should be some good old SG. I think Link, I mean, I'm the one who's encouraged them to take this test. They're definitely getting there. So this will be interesting. Let's see what kind of where I am in the oops. Clear my chart? We're relying a lot on that jump medium punch. Like resist. Kind of. Whoa. Come on. Yeah, you're trying to zone too much. through that, that's your option to just start using movement. Woo. You were risking dying that UGC. Expect it. That's not.
You must air reset your opponents who don't have air reversals. That is an advanced technique.
Especially when it's someone like a solo, where it's just like you want to interact with them as little as possible. And that situation sucks a bit more because you don't have the assist to return to neutral and feel better about it. But in general, especially when you have the assist, it's kind of like, oh, they blocked it. Okay, I return to neutral, and then they have to play the game without an assist.
Egrets, get ready.
Yeah, and as someone with an assist, you should be doing all those mix-ups that are bad because it's like the assist is a starter and you don't get damage. You're not getting damage anyways, it's a solo. That makes it good here. That means you can do a mix-up that does not expose your point character getting it. Like that.
You go overhead there every time. That's a bit of me just having played you with him recently, but like...
That's not a burst bait because we jumped at the burst.
You kind of know that's going to be overhead there. I'm gonna do this.
We have Parasol with level 3! Knowing when your opponent has enough meter to safely contest your assist is also an advanced technique. And we're gonna die.
That sucks. You were just a little too slow recognizing you needed a heavy punch there. You had the right idea. But yeah, and part of it is like you're hesitant in a lot of the wrong ways because you're afraid of getting soloed. But especially because of how I play, being a very reactive player, it's... You're doing a lot of pressure I can react to. You're doing like air dash from mid-range. Or calling your assist and pressuring behind it like that, where it's like...
I mean, the best way to play against solos is like confident aggression. You know all of the choices and options they have because they're limited to one character. There's no alpha counter, there's no assist calls. She has pillar, she has sniper and bikes, and that's really all you need to be worried about.
Oh, I don't get a punch there. Goodbye, Mark.
You're not abusing, there we go. Using the assist for your block string pressure, but you're not using them to control the neutral, which is your advantage over a solo.
I don't think you want. You didn't tech there. Mess that up. That's a heavy punch. I've been up forwarding there every time.
Oh no! Attempts. Oh, you pressed and got hit.
Really?
Pressing on every incoming, regardless of whether or not they're working out. Like, you gotta think about that.
I feel like that's the third or fourth time I've just landed on you with jump heavy punch and you've gotten heavy counter hit. I don't know if you're just trying to anti-air it too early or too late, but you do always have the chicken block option, which I don't think I've seen you fish for.
Egrets, get ready.
So I'm pretty sure air throw is like the lowest damage starter Parasol even has. So
Yeah.
playing like the worst that can happen is getting air thrown is probably your best plan anyways. We have Robo Assist and playing Valentine. We can go to the top of the screen and call Robo. Overhead.
That's a good double jump.
Nice, that was perfect. We're not gonna kill her, so what's the game plan?
Reset me on the ground. Very risky. I can dig this.
Not a lot of damage, but we get Robo Assist again.
Resetting me on the ground again is really sketchy.
You just got lucky that they didn't react with level 3. That's better. Oh, no, you put yourself back in the same
That's a good
direction.
direction.
Okay, the threat has been neutralized, now you can do kind of what you want on your own 3 mixes. Oh.
Unfortunately, this character is one of the only ones who can't answer if you get pulled out like that. Nice, good dino blow. Dead? Do you reset me? Do you snap me? Playing with fire here. Pick the risky option and you might pay for your throws. There you go, move around it. Yep.
My eyes after the air throw hit, I'm not gonna lie.
I definitely think they're, especially because just in general playing versus solo, you want to be risk averse. The thing to do is just to snap me, back off, play like your Sonic and Smash, and just use your mobility to make it really hard for Parasol to hit you, and you have Beam to just control the screen. And it's like I'm either jumping to avoid it, or I'm putting Emigrid out, which has a ton of recovery, and you can call me out on it, or I'm putting Emigrid out and not moving, which means you get to reposition. Philly is really good at runaway. It's kind of funny how rushed on characters can just do that because they're based around mobility. I don't know if you've sawed me once this season.
No, and I was thinking about how they just got counter hit.
Good push, Bob. Nice job, you didn't believe. That was a really good dash under. You're doing too much of that. You're doing way too much of that. Okay. Yeah, and like there's, and it might seem a bit strange. And for the record, like I said, I am gonna swap to the trio now to see how you deal with that a little bit differently. I've seen a lot of what I need to see about the solo. But Parasol, like, you'll see me do a single jab. I'm doing that to control the pace of the game at a range I can't even get a full combo off of. Philia, unless you're doing tick throw, which Philia almost never does, or like, try and get me stuck on the ground so you can then air dash pressure at me, which still gets push blocked, so it's kind of like not the greatest. Philia's almost always just going to be committing to a button afterwards. Like, she just wants the hit, and so you need to kind of do a follow-up. And you're not Fuqua, and even Fuquas don't like single hit confirm their 2LK, even though it has an egregious amount of hitstone and blockstone on it. Oh, that one! Crossover. Oh. Yeah, kill me. Cooldown, so you don't get that. It was your turn. You needed to press there.
I feel like we're much more confident on Philia than we are on Valentine.
That was a really good attempt. Tech out. I don't think you get a punish at this range. Okay. Yeah, you're a lot more comfortable being when I don't have ratio on this head. Okay. That's a good antique though. Okay. You do not need to interact with me.
Why? Oh, why?
Okay, it's me.
Reset her on the ground. Why did you reset her on the ground?
We gotta be push blocking moves there. What?
You called? No.
Yeah, I was pitching
Okay.
for the chip out. Nice. That was a little time challenge afterwards. But yeah, there was very little reason to not just play a zoning game. And even if you run to mid screen and end up getting chipped out, you're fine because Cerebella can't do too much besides just strike throw for incoming mid screen. Meanwhile, that risk getting chipped out and possibly even losing both characters. You're good. Do you know how to deal with this? Yeah. Okay. We do the sweaty stuff. I would have meant to. If you're gonna do this though, I would still spend the magnet at this. This gives me a little more meter to work with. If you're gonna kill anyway. No, please. This is not a character you can answer like that. there's very little reason to take that risk. Like you're in complete control of the game. Aye! Loki just, I think he should have snapped the parcel in. You could have guaranteed shipped her out. Good answer. Okay.
Almost whiffed.
Those nerfs they did
Actually-
to Dynamo were actually like tragic.
It deserved it.
Yeah, so trying to think. Part of what's happening is I have characters that can call you out for a couple of your habits like this. And we're just not representing options like alternative options. That's another time you kind of just came in swinging. Still mashing. You don't get it. Okay, but what if I just don't care? Like there's
Okay,
just-
send the rock. I mean,
Yeah, I
if
should.
they call assist again, send the rock.
That's fine. But I have very little reason to interact with you. Nah.
And there's still no reason to interact with them.
Yep.
Calling assist and going in with no HP again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Pop. Good throw. You called me out right. I
Should've
could have done Dynamo though.
You should have just done Dynamo. That was an unsafe. Well, you chose a slow option, but that was unsafe to jab, I'm pretty sure.
Excuse me?
Three.
Yeah.
There's a died. You get sniped and they don't recognize it. Yeah.
Yep. I was trying to see if I could bait out you doing a helicopter over, but you keep zoning too much into Emigrid. You are kind of in your own world, not watching what I am doing. And it has happened a lot. There were 2 games, I think, when I was playing solo, where you were starting to get more into the, like, fish for it, okay, you see that, and then use mobility to put yourself at a threatening range, or just reposition. We're not responding correctly to how I'm zoning. Similarly, like we were talking about earlier, you do not have enough time to chip me out like that. So I'm just not approaching, and you're calling your assist full screen. That sucks. You're okay in that.
Val loses this. That needs TP. Being too obvious on always waiting for the overhead.
Yeah, the Valentine has been very dirty. You're pressing there?
We're pressing every time. This is the real issue. I don't think it was a matter of what you were doing that made it different. And game.
The aggression is very predictable. So I'm kind of just starting to fish for a lot of PVGCs. You're not respecting my push blocks. The Valentine is going to do something, possibly call assist, air dash forward, jump medium punch. Even a solo parasol, I called you out a ton for that. That's what a lot of those up forward jump light kicks were. There. But again, that's still you've gone cost here every time. Gotta respect the license ranges. Air dash back there. Good saw. Respect that.
Should have just taken the damage.
You do 2 medium kick.
I don't think that beats anything.
Yeah. Again, we're in a game state where I just don't need to do anything.
Well, you should have gotten head mine and called.
Yeah.
Oh.
I don't remember the missions. I remember it now. God dang it. Stupid. Not sure.
It's just looping launcher.
It's looping to medium kick. Yep. Get that holds him backwards. Okay, killer. Yep. That's a good dash over. Spike pillar. Ah. think you might have had time to Gregor there, but I was checking you.
Also, Gregor would have lost. If you just stay invincible.
No, Gregor completely low profile is all of Parasol level 3. It wins every single time. Not even RNG.
I'm saying if you stay invincible without canceling it, I'm pretty sure it should just end.
No, she is not invuln through the whole of it.
Oh.
Gregor will win. It's a consistent answer.
Are you blessed by towers?
It's not like how it works with Annie, where there's a bit of like nuance to it. It's just Gregor wins. As long as you're on the ground. Even like the lowest aerial Gregor, and that might be RNG, but it pretty consistently wins. We back ourselves up to the corner. We fight back.
Could have H-carded that assist, by the way.
Yeah. Okay, new mix.
Frost at turn.
Kill me. For 1 bar? There.
Good.
Patience.
All assist, back up. And not back up, instead we cornered ourselves. This is not a good proposition.
Item.
That was a nasty unnecessary undizzy management. You can just 360 there. She loses for not having mines.
Thanks you. Yes.
Not wait to counter call your assist.
Saw.
Good saw.
And then. Yeah.
MHC. You have a lot of undizzy to work with.
Are you paying attention that I have a safety AC? Did we go in? Okay, we do not care.
Will they resist the urge to call Robo when they can get mashed on?
Okay. Kill me. Yeah, you are.
They're not looking at your meter, and they're not considering your supers at all.
Yeah, it's.
Inconsistent.
And there are ways to like, so Parasol level 3 can be baited and beaten. And so it's like you can call your assist and super jump to the point where you'd avoid it. Or like I was talking about, if you're Philia, call your assist, stay on the ground. If you have bar, I level 3 you, if you didn't have to block Pillar beforehand. So if you spaced me so Pillar would like force you to block. You'd be fine. Good match. There you go. Parasol just leaves though, that's...
Yeah, this super is not hit grab, but it also behaves like it's hit grab.
You cannot do all that on the character.
Version. Counter hit at least.
I think that was sweep again.
I think it will if you just cancel the level 3, maybe?
Not at maximum degree. Gotta get the tech chase with this.
I'm sorry, I was thinking Parasol.
Yeah. No, I don't. Oh, chip me out.
Oh.
Yeah, there you go.
Yep, guaranteed.
Punish me for my mistakes.
And good tag.
Yeah. Okay. Again, you're very predictable. Oh, that is not. It's sorry. Kill me for this. Yeah, we're afraid. And there's no super cancel available after a command throw. The only exception to that is bait, because bait. So there's nothing to be afraid of there. There's no assist on screen. The L-shot interaction beforehand was honestly a little tragic. You like barely stuck your arm into it, but kind of happens. So
I'm posting the thoughts I had typed during the set into the chat. You can say where you have to go.
So yeah, that is a lot of it. Another thing I think I will say, the Valentine chose the same option for offense pretty much every single time, and I know that's partially in the like feeling much more confident with Philia, but I don't think the Valentine ever just kind of did a jump low. I never got smoked for kind of just holding up back the whole time, or up forward. Part of it is Valentine is a hard character because she has a ton of strong tools, but she has so many of them. Constantly using the best or like a couple of the best options consistently still means you're predictable and characters will still have counterplay, but you need to mix in other options. So very similar to how I as Bella was just doing neutral hop jump heavy punch to make a wall. Instead of kind of just always doing air dash forward, jump medium punch after I block your L cross, you can just sit there and press heavy kick. Especially if I'm like going for the anti-air, the Eliza anti-air, you're probably smoking me with that. It was just, I represented, I know what you're doing, and I'm providing you the counterplay, and then you just never swung, like you never volleyed that back. So it got put in your court and you just kept dying. As opposed to going, okay, I'm doing option A, they're doing option A, or option counter A, I need to now do option B. But option B never really came. And so it was just a whole, the overall problem with the set was kind of just an autopilot feel. Not responding to what I'm showing, not responding to what I have. Not respecting meter, not respecting push block. That's a lot of it. And to be fair to you, I think you have played better previously. This was not your best showing, but there was a lot of things to take from that. On top of like, we never mashed in scrambles. You mashed in disadvantage, you mashed in incoming, you mashed during my set play. But you never just, very rarely did you just go, I'm doing saw. And the couple times you did, like especially when I was running at you, it caught me. Saw is very effective versus Parasol specifically, so using it versus solo Parasol, and unless I'm like actually calling you out for doing saw, you beat almost all of my options, especially when you have Hairball as an assist to keep yourself safe afterwards. So it's... yeah, that's... I think most of what needed to be said has been said at this point. When you got your hit, like when we were playing Trio v Trio and you ran your Valentine set play, you killed a character. And then the game kind of just fell apart from after that. You didn't really know what to do post a Dizzy Drain, post incoming. I kind of just held my own in the corner, fought my way out, or honestly, more often than not, mashed my way out. Because I knew you'd just be running at me. So, I think that's the most of it. Unfortunately, today, don't think we can give you that advanced roll. Keep grinding, you are genuinely close. Because again, I know this wasn't your best showing. There's a reason I'm encouraging you to do these tests. And it's because you're just about there. I think you just need to learn a bit more, and it's really hard with Skullgirls. Skullgirls, but it's so important, is to focus a bit more on playing the player and not the game. That is the, like, Spark Notes version of every piece of advice we gave you. Just need to start looking at what your opponent is doing and be confident in what, like, knowing what your character is doing. So you're not thinking about your own character, you're only thinking about your opponent, and you're tailoring your game plan accordingly. It's hard. I'm still working on it. It's one of my biggest weaknesses. So it's kind of just getting that feel for it. So, yeah, I don't think we had anyone else respond. Kura and Yoshizawa have not responded, so that is probably just our stream for the day. And now I'm gonna go attempt to learn Avatar more.
Yeah. Rocks.
This game has so much more APM than I'm used to. At least, like, some of the character trials I was doing, the Ozai trials are breaking my brain. I can't think of the inputs fast enough. And it's just like, maybe I'm bad at. I'm not a mechanical player. Oh yeah. Alright. I'm still trying to figure that out. Right now, probably the movement Ozai, or maybe the rounded Ozai, or I don't even know which Kiyoshi, but those are the two front runners, but I need to dabble more. I am literally in, like, hour 1 of the game, just, like, doing the tutorials and getting a feel for how characters feel. Fire Nation? Brother, ew. I get it, but at the same time, the TK a fireball for Ozai is just so funny. Doing that and just flying across the screen behind it was in one of the trials. That is just so funny to me.
Fire Nation is objectively wrong.
Yes, but they also have funny characters, because Ozai is considered decent, right? And then
it's probably Azula, Ozai, then Zuko.
Yeah, as the top 3.
Yeah.
Yeah. I know some people are saying Toph is up there as well, but yeah, so.
No, I'm saying for picking the fire.
Oh,
users.
in order, yeah. Oh no, you said why did I hear
Zula? I don't know who you heard instead of Zuko.
No, not I heard the name and my brain thought immediately you were talking about why am I just blanking on names? Oh my god, I'm brain dead.
Korra.
Aang,
Sokka.
Sokka, there we go. Jeez, wow.
Okay.
Because everyone was talking about Sokka yesterday, because man go in.
Yes.
Goofy character.
Well, he also has a boomerang that stays on hit.
Yep. So that character might be quite strong as well. But yeah, so I'm figuring it out. But I'll be getting the video going, seeing if maybe there's someone to throw y'all to. But thanks for showing up. Thanks for the help, Taterid. And we'll see y'all Wednesday for prize pool. I need to make sure we have that actually set up. Yeah, for prize pool. So catch y'all later.
And my spectator.
That's okay.
Oh, nice! Ooh!
Oh, we avoided it. Nice.
Oh, let me see it.
Hey,
Here's the combo.
you finished this. They died.
That's somewhat of a combo,
Nice.
yeah.
Hey, they're dead.
We're missing a few more parts to it, but
Yeah.
We got Abomination.
It's like we have some bombas, but like our knowledge of the mechanics of the game are not exactly there just yet.